Hi. Okay, so I just got an anonymous message and I wanted to make a video about it because it's just easier to explain than type out. Let me read it to you and then I'll elaborate. It says, "You are depressed, right? How did you get better? I've been depressed for a while now and it got better, but I think it's come back. Any advice on what to do?" And boy, do I have a lot of advice for you. You can do a number of things, and it really just depends on the person. And I love talking about this because I think it's very important to know how to get yourself out of a depressed situation. The hardest thing to do, but it's what I do now because I'm kind of experienced at making myself feel better whenever I get depressed, is to just choose happiness. I watch the Shaytards vlogs on YouTube, and I post about them sometimes. And Shay Carl always says, choose happiness. It's the best thing. And, honestly, it's actually really easy once you get a hang of it. You can just, if something bad happens and you're like, oh my god, great, my life sucks, I don't like this, and then you, start thinking about all the bad things, you can just say, you know what, I could let this bother me, but I could also be happy and watch a movie or do some homework and get your mind off of it and take a shower, exercise. Exercise is great at relieving stress, and stuff like that. So you can choose happiness. Or I have this thing called a hope kit, and it's whenever I'm feeling really terrible. I open my hope kit. You can make a shoebox or whatever. And put a ton of, sorry, this is you can put a ton of stuff that you really care about in the hope box. So when, think about when you make it, think about all of the things that, you wish you could tell yourself when you're depressed. Make it when you're, in a really good mood. So, I couldn't bring it to college with me, but I brought this journal, and it's a journal of when I went to Disney World, and it just has all these pictures, and it's I'm really happy, and just it's I can literally just be in the most terrible mood and look through it, and it calms me down and makes me feel better. So that's another thing you can do. But also just don't, I know life is hard. Life sucks, but I used to tell myself that all the time, but it really doesn't. Life is a beautiful thing. There's a lot more positivity out there than you think there is. It's just because all of the negative things seem so important. You can focus on one thing and let it ruin your day, or you can think about all the little tiny good things. I'm taking a philosophy class right now, and there's a thing called hedonism, and it basically measures the amount of pleasure that you can have in something, and if I were to watch a Disney movie, it would produce 20 hedons, which is part of the hedonism thing. But if I watched the Disney movie because something terrible happened, say someone made a comment and it made me feel like crap or whatever, that was -5 hedons. But watching the Disney movie was 20 hedons. So if you put those together, you still have 15 hedons, which is a lot of pleasure. And you should really just focus on all of the good things and the happy things, and don't let the terrible negative things bring you down. And it's really hard, and it takes a lot of practice, but it's so worth it to get out of that, because I know I was terribly, terribly depressed when I was in high school, and I just look back and I'm I wish I could tell myself how better life gets, because it's really, really, I'm gonna cry. Oh god damn it. It's a beautiful thing. Living is waking up and being able to smile and look around me and see all these wonderful things is so much better than how I used to wake up and hate the world and only see the negative things. So it's really just about your mindset. And talk to people. Talk to me. You can come to me if you like need to vent about something. Like, I can tell you how to get the happiness that you need. Like, because it's really just, like, I always fight depression with extreme happiness. Like, if you find yourself, like, getting mad or frustrated about something, just start laughing. Just start laughing. Like, I'm trying to think of something that would make me mad. Like, okay, so, like, if someone was supposed to, like, do something for me and they didn't, and I got so angry and got so upset, then I just start laughing because it's a silly situation. Like, why am I getting mad about this? And start laughing, and, like, your mood increases. Like, just smile. Like, smiling helps, you know? Just think of what the happiest thing. Think of a happy thought, you know? And, yeah. This video is going on for far too long, but if that didn't cover enough for you, I can try to think of more things to help you, and I hope that your depression does not come back. Don't let it come back, because it's sad, and I don't want you to feel like that, because you are worth a lot more than that. So I hope that helped, and I love you! Yay!